Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to House Flipper. Been a while, actually. In fact, it's been so long since we played the first House Flipper game. The second House Flipper game has actually released, and we played all of that. Which does remind me, I kind of stopped playing that at one point, halfway through a build, and I never went back to it. I should probably get back to that at some point, shouldn't I? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. What was I doing? Yes. So, House Flipper 1. Although the sequel is indeed out, this first game has also acquired a new DLC. And that's what we're going to be playing today. It is the Dine Out DLC, which has all to do with, like, kitchens and restaurants and all that sort of stuff, which is fine, I guess. The DLC for this game has been very random. Like, nothing has ever been completely out of place. Maybe, like, the farm one, the last DLC, was very out there in terms of stuff. But it wasn't, like, bad. You know, because, like, this is the kind of game where, like, the amount of stuff you have in the game is the key. Because I played a few, like, renovation flipper type games that are, like, fine, but they don't have enough stuff. And the one thing you've got to have in a game like this is stuff. And House Flipper definitely has that. Especially, honestly, even in the base game is pretty good. But with the DLC, you get a lot of stuff. So yeah, I don't know if... Will that open? Yeah, okay. So here's all the DLC you can get. That was a pop art deal? I don't remember that must have been a free one. I don't remember that. Apparently there's House Flipper pop art? I don't remember that. Oh well, anyway. Yeah, so Apocalypse and Cyberpunk Flipper, I'm pretty sure those were free. Garden, House, Luxury, Pets, Farm, and Dine Out. I don't remember the pop art one. That's weird. I'm going to have to look that up at some point. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Shows how much research I do before this. Let's get back into the game. We are on the right account because this is the live account that I set up for when I was live streaming it. You may remember. Okay. Let's hope it works okay and loads up the... Ah! Yes, lovely! Yes, my little house with my fish pond and all this stuff. God, it's been so long since I did this. My little gazebo and my tool shed and my outside seating area, which you would get absolutely fucking soaked. I mean, I'd have to put that in like a thing. You know, it should be on there underneath so it doesn't get wet, really. Can you tell we had a storm recently? Yeah, the weather doesn't change here, so we can assume sunny skies. Oh, yeah, so my little secluded swimming pool area. Yes. Yeah, I'd forgotten about all this. Okay, so. God, those sound effects. I keep forgetting about that because that's the same sound effect it was used in... Was it Yahoo or was it AIM Messenger? One of those two used that exact same sound effect. I forgot about that. So this is what my kitchen looks like now. I'm assuming by the end of this DLC we'll have a lot more stuff to play around with. Okay. Happy Ranch. Oh yeah, because the Pets DLC you can add in pets for some reason. I thought there was more than that. Oh well. Complete first bit. Oh yeah, that's the thing that keeps happening. I'll explain that in a minute. So we've got that apparently. Luxury DLC. Oh, demo levels. Ooh, that's fun. And there's that weird Christmas level that keeps popping up all the bloody time. Yeah, because the DLC keeps resetting itself, doesn't it? I've never worked out why it does this. But for some reason, the game just loves to just randomly reset the progress I've made on the DLC. I have played the levels because they're here. They're in my portfolio. You know, there's the farm one, there's the pets one, there's the luxury one. You know, it's like, I have done them. So it's like... I don't know why. It keeps resetting them. But yeah, so this is the map for all the... No, that's not good. Whoa. Oh, okay. Yep, sure. That works. So yeah, you get these little maps. Which is actually something I'm surprised they didn't do again in the second game. Because in the second game, we did have a map, but it was a static screen. It was just a picture. Which I suppose is fine. Why do I get the feeling those bin bags are full of dead bodies? Yeah, so there was that one. And there was a luxury one, which, yeah, was in the sort of city with high rises and stuff. There was the pets one, which was out in the farmland area. And then there was the actual farmland one. Oh, this one's... You remember this one? Just not that? Did you add in an extra one or something? I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes it forgets, sometimes it's weird. That's not why we're here. We are here for the Dine Out DLC. This is the brand new one. And oh my god, really zoom out on this. Ooh. Semi-industrial area. Fucking castle? Oh, tell me we get to renovate that. No, Castle Renovator is a different game, I should say. Okay. Daphne's bond with her grandma flourished ever since she started spending every summer at her place. They decided long ago that she'd move in during her studies at a local university. But now that the moment has come to pass, the house needs some crucial changes. What's more, Daphne has an idea that her grandma really fell in love with... ... Cooking, presumably. You know, that is the theme of the DLC.
My grandma's lived here all alone for a long time since she's left Central Europe. I loved coming here when I was little, and now I'm moving in, just in time for my studies. As you can see, the house hasn't been renovated in a while. It's time to change that. Freshen up our rooms on the first floor. Don't go crazy. We need to focus on the garage. Grandma rented it out to somebody who left quite a mess. What a nice guy. Once you get rid of all that junk, we're going to convert the garage into a milk bar. It's the kind of place where you can get simple homemade food for cheap. Grandma remembers them from her youth. She smiles every time she talks about them. She's an amazing cook to boot, so I know she's gonna make her guests smile too.
Huh. A milk bar, you say? Okay. Random. I think you need to cut your grass a bit. Ooh. Okay, let's get back into it. What a mess. Right. Gotta remember. Right, yes, here we go. What's the... Not that. Does this game not have the sense power? It does, I just don't remember what it is. Oh. Now use tablecloths and tableware. Decorate selected tables with tablecloths. Ooh, fancy. Well, let's get rid of all this stuff first. We're probably gonna have to sell some stuff too, I would guess. Nope, that's a different room. What else is trash? I forget. What is the... Grappling hook? Drone? Okay. I'm genuinely trying to remember now. What is the ping button? Is that even in this game? This is the thing. Half of my brain is trying to tell me what was in the last game, and half of my brain is like, no, is that even in this game? Alright, get rid of all that stuff. Oh, there's all the trash. Yeah, there we go. No, we need the... Is it this? Change, there we go. I don't know specifically... Isn't there usually like a portfolio thing we're supposed to follow? Then again, maybe not. Hang on, pantry? Cookbook? What? Why do we have a cookbook? What? Building? Oh yeah, that's the. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, that's the thing we're doing now. Let's just let's, shall we? Why not? That's quite nice. I like that. Okay, cleaning. Let's go. Oh, I don't need a mop. I mean, I don't need a bucket. I'm just flashing back to bloody crime scene cleaner. Maybe this game didn't have that ping thing. Maybe I'm just thinking of a different game. Because I remember Housekeeper 2 did, and Crime Scene Cleaner did. So maybe this one didn't, and I'm just misremembering. We good? I think we're good. Okay. So, we need a door, apparently. We also apparently need to take out a wall. That I can... And use the hammer ability to highlight the walls to destroy... Oh, that's a new feature. Oh, how about that? That's useful. Nice. Okay, so we want something. We want, let's see, let me get to my tasks. We want a door, which presumably is going to go, let's have it be, I'm assuming that's where it goes, although the game doesn't seem to think so. Do you need to go out here somewhere or something? I don't know. Oh, yeah, it seems it wants me to put it there. What? Pop. There we go. So it does tell me where they need to go. I approve of this. Nice. They've definitely tweaked this a bit more since I last played it, which I'm not necessarily complaining about. Lovely. Alright, to get rid of all of the dirt, and we'll see what this restaurant thing is really about, because there's got to be more to it than just this. I mean, they've got a fucking cookbook in the guide, for crying out loud. Why do we have a cookbook? I don't know. How many tires does one person need? Is this like a big thing in like America that you just keep as many spare tires as humanly possible in your house just in case one of your tires goes flat? Is that like a big thing? I don't know anyone in this. Okay, that seems oddly specific. I don't know anyone who keeps a spare tire. The days when cleaning in games was easy. It's not like that anymore. You gotta fucking work for it. Right. Nice. Apparently, so this room is just... Oh. Now you've decided to add in all the lists of shit I've got to buy? Okay. I was a bit surprised. Okay. So you want wall tiles, apparently. Ooh. Really? Lay floor ceramic white. Well, that we can do with relative ease. You want these ugly green wall tiles? No accounting for taste, I suppose. Oh yeah, what is this? Oh. Okay. Is that a recipe that just got added to my recipe book? Oh, apparently yes. This game has collectibles now? Okay. Dump it all on. Huh. Oh, I see. So it's still counting those as 2. That's interesting. Okay. I think we're going to need a few more. All right. Nice. Ended up buying more than I needed, but still, it's certainly green. Not sure if I like that myself, but hey ho, it's your place. Okay, we've got a lot of stuff. Not exactly sure where they're gonna want most of this. Okay. Let's start with the basics. Why is my character wearing gloves? I just noticed my character seems to be wearing oven gloves of some description for some reason. We have some oven gloves. I don't know why. Okay. We don't have any corner ones, do we? along here? Because the thing is, there's usually like a version that the designers, you know, who created the level, like had in their head, like, oh yeah, this is what we want you to make. Yeah, you see, you can tell. That's what they wanted. Okay. As I said, there's usually something like that. Nice. Sure, if that's where that needs to go, but we'll work it out. We've got a big ass double fridge to put in somewhere. Maybe. Not sure at this stage. Ah. So we need 4 of them, huh? Maybe that will fit? That seems a bit too big. I think that's gonna poke out. Okay, maybe not that. Move you to there. You to that. I guess that'll work. Not sure. Now let's rotate the fridge and put it sort of that way-ish. Table. You fit there? Really not sure. Maybe you need to go in the middle of the room. Ah, more cabinets. There's a freezer, microwave, oven. So the rest is all utensils, huh? I wonder. Maybe if you just go like in the middle of the room, so people can like walk around you and stuff, that would work. And that goes in there. So again, like you can kind of see that was the thought, that was the plan. Then we got a big ass box freezer. Is there anything else in terms of like microwave or an oven? Oh, is that like a, yeah, it's a tabletop thing. Put you because I'm thinking the fridge and the freezer could go there, maybe? If I did put that in that corner, how big? I mean, that'd be about the right size, wouldn't it? Need to think about where exactly all this stuff's going. This is the kind of stuff I always get a little too... I overthink this way too much, but I want it to look... I want it to look right. And as I said, you know, like the fact that that fits and the fact that this all fits really does imply to me that the creators of the levels have a layout in their brain and I've got to work out what it is. I don't, but that's what I think I've got to do. Slow day today. I do think this is probably supposed to be in the middle of the room. Maybe not quite there, but it's definitely supposed to be middle of the roomish. It has that feel to it. Move them along here, maybe? Actually, let's do it the other way. Let's put you in the corner. Huh. That's new. Close enough. All right, that's good. Right. So we got our microwave. I should probably put... universal cooker. Ooh. Here's a universal cooker, a multifunction kitchen appliance that lets you prepare various dishes and use them as decorative pieces. You'll need to learn culinary recipes. Find them by completing jobs. What the fuck? What is this? There are 31 recipes in the game. 11 are hitting 20 jobs. 20 can be unlocked by develop our restaurateur skills. Ooh. That's random, but sure. It's a resin cutter. And I swear to God, I swear to God, my brain said that was lesbian for a second. I was like, wait, what? Oh, wait, hang on. Ooh, bain-marie. Those are always useful. What's a bain-marie, you ask? It's a special thing that has trays that sit in boiling water. And the point is, the boiling water keeps the food hot. Oh, apparently we need 2 of these. Useful. You often find them in like kebab shops, things like that, to keep the kebab meat fresh. Theoretically. As I said, works in theory. Oh no, 2 frying pans in point of fact. I feel like it's asking me for a lot of stuff, and I'm not sure if I can fit all this in. Ooh, I wonder if I can put these on here. I can put those on here. I think you're going to need a few more than that, but sure. Blimey, you want an awful lot of stuff, don't you? What is... Oh, it's a light switch. I was like, what the what am I looking at? I thought it was another utensil. I was like, what does this do? Just a wooden bookshelf? Just... You should put the books in the bookshelf. That's kind of what they're for, isn't it? A door. Oh, wait. If that's the door for that, then what the fuck is this door for? Okay. I guess I got that wrong. I didn't need that door in the first place. Sweet. So what you got in here, huh? Oh, lovely. Again, I end up buying way too much. Because of course I do. Ah, toilet. Makes a bit more sense. Good. Okay, put that there. We want a light switch. About there. Oh, but it works. That's... Doesn't look like I can get it exact, but it's close enough. So we got a toilet and we got a sink, huh? I think I definitely prefer the sequel where you didn't have to faff around with this kind of stuff. You can just plunk down a toilet and it's all automatically connected and it's fine and it's lovely and it's wonderful. Some assembly required. Nice. Do we have a mirror? We do have a mirror. That's lovely. Don't really know why we need one. I somehow imagine that most people who come here aren't going to want to look at themselves. It's a milk bar. Soap. Don't know how much that's going to be needed in a milk bar. Milk bar's a euphemism. I don't know what for, but I am 100% certain that milk bar is a euphemism for something. Sweet. Alright, so we got paint, huh? Definitely think we're going to need to start with a large. We've got a lot of painting to do. Ooh. Nice. Nice. I've got floor tiles on as well once we're done with this. Made me wonder why there's two sets of buy objects. That's weird. Where be the white paint? Snow White paint? Where's just white paint? Where the hell is the paint stuff? You've moved everything around, haven't you? So is white now called Snow White? Because I could have sworn that used to be called just white back in the day. I'm sure it did. I still remember that little trick. Some things have changed, some things have not. Better. Because it just looks nicer, damn it. Okay. Dog barking. Ignore that. Right, floor tiles. Right, apparently we need... I don't know why these are considered separate, but apparently they are. Kitchen islands, huh? Well, I'm glad you told me that, because otherwise I wouldn't have had the faintest fucking clue. That would be why it's a separate set, because with those ones, it's like, okay, they need to go here. Thanks for the resub, Jagoth. How are you? How you doing? I had a feeling you'd be here today for this. I wasn't sure when you'd show up, but I knew you were going to show up. Yeah, so that was a case of those 3 items were separate because those ones had specific locations. Everything else, I'm willing to bet, is just like, put it where the fuck ever you want. Okay. Pop down a till. You just woke up? Fair enough. Boop, boop, boop. So, woo, that's a big table. Hmm. Hang on, we got two kinds of chair. So I think it's saying these ones go around the big one. Oddly enough, we only need 8 of these, which is an odd number when you think about it. Okay, cycling bin again. Guess we've got to have a recycling bin somewhere. Got to be green and efficient. Oh, a feeding chair. One sec. Someone just knocked on my door, so I'm going to have to go. And it is break time anyway, so I will be back in just a couple of minutes. See you in a sec, guys. And we're back. Right. Sorry that took so long. Wasn't intending for it to take as long as it did. That kind of happened. Okay. You want to know why I was gone so long? This is a thing. I just got a haircut. Who knew? I wasn't expecting that exactly, but hey ho, what you gonna do, I suppose. So, yes, had a haircut, because I get my haircut with a friend of the family. It's a friend of my mom, who just does our hair, because, well, why the fuck not, I suppose. And, yeah, they just spontaneously came around, because we normally get haircuts right before Christmas rolls around. And we've been trying to get them to come around for ages, and apparently they just haven't been getting our messages. And then they suddenly did get a random one, and they were like, okay, better show up then. And they showed up like 15 minutes ago. Haircuts! Still, it's fine. It's good. I'm itchy as fuck right now, because I normally have a haircut and then immediately have a shower to get rid of the excess hair. I don't have time for that because I'm streaming. So I'm just going to have to itch for a couple of hours. Cake. Toilet sign. Ah, I'm itchy. Ah, why do I have to itch? I've never seen a coffee cup that puts the cups on the table before someone sits there. I have, sort of. It's more of a thing you get in some restaurants where the table will have like a set of coffee things. You'll have like your sugar, your powders and anything extra you need, and it'll come with a couple of cups or mugs or something like that. And so that when someone walks up and says, they've got like a pot of coffee, being like, "Would you like a coffee or a tea or something?" And they're like, and you're like, "Yes, please." And then you just get the cups out, make everything, and then they just pour the hot water on or something. Fern. Yucca. I hardly know her. Okay. Wait, we need a Ban Marie out here too? We need 3 Ban Maries? What the fuck do we need 3 Ban Maries for? And a whiteboard, what? Today, class. Maybe that should go... No, I won't be able to fit 3 up there. That'll do it. Right above the babies. We apparently only need 1 set of cutlery for it. Oh no, it's decorative. I was like, yep, apparently we only need 1 set of cutlery for this place, but no, it's a decorative piece of cutlery. There's the paddling board so people know when they've been naughty. I'm assuming that's supposed to be a frying pan. Okay. Welcome. Must we? It would be a bit weird putting welcome above the thing, I suppose. Okay, maybe we should shrink that down a tad. I can barely read that. Okay. Upstairs. We haven't been upstairs yet. Ah, we gotta paint this with bright peach as well, do we? got to keep an eye out for those hidden recipes. Find a recipe, then cook and serve dumplings. Oh wait, didn't we get the... We did, we got the dumplings. Ooh. Oh no, that takes time. Ooh. I cooked something. You unlocked 10 new recipes. Rental income increased by 10%. Precise arrangement of furniture. What's that? I don't know. Who does? Oh, no, wait, there it is. And ooh. Oh wow, so it... You know, this would have been damn sight more useful elsewhere, you know. Well, that's fun. So wait, where am I supposed to put this? It says I'm supposed to serve it, but it doesn't say where. The table? Okay. You know, that would have been a nice to have, like, before we even started doing any of this shit. do. It's very blue. I'll give it that. It's definitely very blue. Right. You could go away. I don't think we're going to be needing these, so we'll probably end up having to sell them, but whatever. Wait, you want what color floor? Ugh. Well, customer is always right in matters of taste, I suppose. That's a chair. Fair enough. Coffee table. behind the desk. That's a big fucking desk. This is the first level as well, by the way. Like, that's a fucking big level. Ooh, blows. What a random decorative fan. Alright. Is that everything, I think? I think so. No. Shit. Probably need 2 more because it's like double around the window, which is kind of annoying, but what you gonna do? All right. Somebody really likes the color brown. And I'm not sure why. And that's a big fucking wardrobe, okay. That is a huge fucking wardrobe. Do we really need a wardrobe that big? Apparently so. Better. There's the bed. Need the bed, just sleep on the floor. I mean, it's definitely an option. Not the best option, but it's an option. Certainly. And no clipping occurred. Bedside table lights. Yeah, I know. Fortunately, I will run out soon too. And a rug! Because who doesn't like a rug? Okay, is that everything? Oop. Garden? There wasn't anything in the garden before. Ugh. That's a new thing. But the anti-burglary shutters? Because you didn't have the doors and windows before. Yeah, I mean, I realized that. Woo! Fancy dancy. Sweet. So you put down all the rolling shutters and then the guy comes around here and just breaks this fucking door open. Yeah, sure, that's very secure. Looks like that's it then. Nice. Well, there you go. That only took me an hour and a half to do the first level. I'm going to cut the grass. I'm not being paid to cut the grass, so I don't have to. Nice. I got an achievement for that. Apparently claiming it was just an appetizer. Good. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go straight on to the next one. Right, map of jobs. Oh my god, we do get to do up the fucking castle. Yes, please. Winemaking has been a tradition, a family tradition for the Melottis. Yeah, that's... Yeah, as in Merlot. The Melottis across generations. Pero decided that he doesn't just want to continue the family business, he wants to expand. Instead of focusing on distribution only, he'd like to create a space for true wine aficionados. It's called a pub. Now he needs somebody with a flair for interior design to make his cellars into wine tasting cave. Yeah, because that's what you think of when you think of wine. You think of caves. And you think of like dark, damp places full of bats and other creatures. That's what you think of when you think of wine.
Did you know that wine becomes a non-vegan drink during its clarification process? I believe our guests will be thrilled if I welcome them to the winery with some trivia. You've had ample time to take a good look at our little grape paradise. It has served my family for decades, and we've been taking good care of it in return. But I'd like to make some changes. I won't be running a shop. I'd like to try my hand at enotourism, wine tourism, for the uninitiated. The cellar so far has only been used for storage. I want to open it to guests. Create an enclave for real wine connoisseurs, conducive to contemplation of fine drink. Meanwhile, I will focus my efforts on educating my guests about the intricacies of our art.
Interesting. Ooh. Oh. So we are in the castle. Unfortunately, we're stuck underground. Great. So we don't actually get to renovate the castle. We just get to renovate a bit of it. Lame. Ooh. Okay. Hippocampi 2021. What? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if that is an actual thing. But what? They've been doing these longer than AI's been around. But something about this expansion interested me. Sounds like an AI voice. I don't know. It was kind of quiet on my end. I don't know if you guys could hear it better than me. Probably not. It didn't sound AI. It just sounded like kind of not specifically well-trained voice actor. Alright, let's get sweeping. I mean, at least we're not going to get confused about whether these stains are blood or wine. We know they're wine. It's a wine cellar. Fucking oven mitts. You noticed that, did you? Yeah, for some reason I'm wearing oven mitts in this DLC. Because fucking of course I am. It's like, sure. Fuck it, why not, right? Change the glove in every expansion. Did they? I don't actually remember noticing. But you're probably right. Oh, hello. Spaghetti bolognese recipe. Yeah, because spaghetti bolognese is hard. You go to a store, you grab a jar that says spaghetti bolognese on the side, and then you take it home. Ooh. Anything else? Nope, we're just doing that then, I guess. Right. Nice. Sorted. We also picked up another perk, apparently. Right. More brick. Guess they want it consistent, huh? Hey, Lightning Dragon, welcome, welcome. As always. That's all of that. Need to do that in here too? Yeah, we do. That's a lot of brick. Good. I was just looking at it thinking, actually, do I need to put the bricks in that room? Yes, fortunately I do. Nice. I think that's everything. I didn't miss anything out here, did I? No, all looking good. Very good, very nice. Ah. We did miss that, though. Come on, grab the... There we go. You. Wait. No, you don't want these. You want something else. You want grey. I get the feeling this is going to be the kitchen. those in. Nice square room, nice and easy. Okay. Got fridges, we got dishwashers. Interesting. Don't know specifically why. We got a freezer, we got cabinets. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't quite fit. That's interesting. I figured that it would. It does not. Alright. Well, let's try... that. That's gonna go somewhere. Curious, actually. I wonder if... probably making more bloody work for myself, but I always want to test. That there. Probably too thin, but it might fit. You never know. It's like one off. Bloody galling. No. Well, that's unfortunate, right? We put you in there. Oh, that'll work. Kinda. Not sure if I like that. We're gonna have to deal with it though, because it sort of is what it is. That's 2 dishwashers, a bigger fridge. I'm generally just trying to work out what I think the best layout for all this is. It's gotta be one. There's always an optimal layout, because when they're designing these things, they always plan them like that. Let me fit you in there. Maybe. Ooh. It kind of works. Ooh. Wow, that's special. It goes up. I was not expecting that. Nice. Works. And you go in here, do you? Ah. Fancy. Okay, I've noticed it's gone 5, so we're gonna have to pause, and we shall be back in a minute. And this time, I won't be getting my hair cut because that already happened. So, yeah, hopefully this will be a shorter break. Back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Alright, what are we doing? We have tables. We have a lot of tables, apparently. Ooh. We have a long table. Not exactly sure what's going where, really, but... Well, let's see, shall we? We're going to... put that here. Got 2 smaller tables. That's a different room. But I guess here and there. Might move those in a bit. We got a lot of tables, and I don't know if we got room for all this. I guess we are supposed to put some of these down here then, huh? go you to that one. Lovely. Place card variant. Oop. Reserved. But there's 4 and there's more than 4 tables. Mm-hmm. Fancy dancy cash register. Okay. Toilet. Ah, is that where the toilet's gonna be? Hmm. How many of these do I need? 1. Put that up there, let's say. That's quite nice. Why is it still telling me it needs 1? Is it a different size or something? Oh, it's a smaller one. Okay. That looks quite nice. Spiffy enough. Good. Okay, so we've got just random bottles of wine that we need to just plop down somewhere. Then again, I suppose, what are shelves for if not for putting wine on? I feel like I'm enabling alcoholism here. Not a good feeling. You never get tasters for any other kind of beverage, do you? Beer tasters or something. Try this beer. How much does it make you want to have a fight? We're going to do 5 of those? Hmm. Maybe we can put them along here. That'll do it. That's probably fucking with the frame rate, something chronic, but who cares? Couple of barrels because, yep, I guess wine barrels is thematically appropriate at least. Alright, that's 2 down. You know, with all this brick, it's going to be very cold in here. Good, you all want the same type of tile. That's nice. Ooh. Okay. What do we got? Sinks? 2 sinks and 4 mirrors. That makes sense. Move you about. No, don't open. Assemble. Like that thing the Avengers apparently do. Uh-oh. Oh, no. There. Nice. That explains why you wanted 4 mirrors, though. Because they were double sinks. Well, it works. So... Okay. What is it we needed? Presumably we've got, yeah, a toilet thing to go in there. Okay, toilet roll holder. That's was nice enough, I guess. Fortunately, it's asking for the same thing in all 3. Put it on the back of the door, can you? See, the back of the door would make the most sense, I think. And now we go upstairs. Oh no. More stuff to clean. Not the lights? Okay. Ooh. Apparently there's a piece of trash I'm missing. I'm gonna say I don't see it. Do now. Cleany, cleany, cleany. Alright, what am I missing? Nice. Buy an Intrasol? What the hell is this? It seems to think that that's what I gotta do. Who are you to judge? Why? That's weird. Oh, is that? I'm willing to bet that's what it is. Yep. That was it. Oh, what the fuck? You need to make a fucking hole in the floor? That's new. Seriously, no, have I seen that before? I don't think I've seen that before. They've added new stuff again, and they've added all this wonderful new stuff into this one, and they then release the sequel where none of this shit is in there anymore. Hey ho, what are you gonna do? I guess. So change the what? Sorry. Oh, right. I getcha. Should we have the emergency exit be the window? Yes. Emergency exit. Jump. Sorry, that's very funny. It's not really, but it's kind of funny. Oh, we wanted 4, not 3. Alright, drop that there. Maybe on the big ones, you get more room. That'll do it. Blumenac. Oh, really don't have room for this. And the last little bit. Woo! Busy, busy. All right. Oh, blimey. Big jobs, all these, ain't they? Complete. You know, the one thing I barely put any of in this place was lights. It's going to be very dark in that basement. I mean, I know there was a few on the wall, but they didn't look that bright. Let's see. What we got next? Map of jobs. I would have preferred to renovate the castle rather than just a basement of a castle, but I guess I'll take what I can get. Although books have always been an important part of our life, Maricat? Okay. Isn't a stereotypical bookworm. She spent the last few years exploring the world, with her house serving as more of a pit stop than anything else. Now she'd like to slow down a bit and share the books she's collected over the years with others. She needs someone to help her change her living space into a cafe bookshop. Oh joy.
Oh, good morning. You must be the person who's going to help me achieve the impossible. Books, people, coffee, engaging discussions, authors' meetings, poetry slams, and many more. This house has been quiet for far too long. I'd like to open a bookshop cafe. I can see it with my mind's eye so vividly. We'll make use of the empty garage and courtyard, make over a part of the ground floor. The ground floor will house the guest bathrooms. The garage will be the heart of this place. A cozy space full of soft armchairs, fragrant coffee, and hand-picked books. Oh, right. You'll find the books in the garage. Please, place them on the shelves. The courtyard's looking great. Just need to get it ready to be a part of the cafe.
Espresso tales? Oh no. This doesn't sound good. All right. Do we have a particular... Oh, there? I suppose that makes about as much sense as any. You know, I had a feeling. What do you mean complete? That can't be... Really? That's 2/3 of the job already. Blimmin' heck. Just surprised. Alright, well... Ooh, cupcakes. Who doesn't like a cupcake or two? Oh, no, just that, huh? Okay. What are we gonna do upstairs? No. 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 Well, fine, 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 fine. We won't do anything upstairs then. You have like permission to use this courtyard? Like, I don't want to put a dampener on your idea, but you kind of need to ask for stuff like that. Interesting. So in this one, we just want what? Just a bunch of stuff? Just outdoor seating, apparently. The temptation to put a swing right up next to the wall so they can't use it. So we can sit, but we cannot swing on the swing. That's very disappointing. you there, sort of in the shade a bit. And we got some small sofas too. I feel like I haven't thought about the layout of this quite that well. Where the hell are we supposed to put the swings and... I may have to sell those swings. Hang on a second. Let me just get rid of those a minute. We'll deal with those later. One there, maybe. Yeah. Why the hell we need so many of these? I'm not exactly sure, but apparently we do, so... These two next to each other, maybe? That'll work. I mean, you want to keep this way sort of relatively clear, so people can, you know, get inside. Put the other one over here. I'm just trying to find space to fit all this stuff. That's the problem with outside places, is you're never sure what the bloody hell's going on half the time. I mean, I don't even know if these things are supposed to go in front of this. They might not be, actually. I mean, it would be odd to put a coffee table in front of a swing, I suppose. At least these are easy to put in. Just an up and a down. Or a down and an up. Simple enough. Bish a poof. Ooh, fire lamp. Ooh. Whoa. Fire. Sure, that works. there. Chalkboard. Coffee! Coffee, 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 coffee! Who doesn't love some coffee? Nice. Okay. So that's going to be a bathroom. We've got the main area here. There's trash. You just want me to nuts? I mean, I could use a sledgehammer to put some paint on the wall, but I don't think that would be very effective in general. I don't know exactly where these books are going to have to go. They've obviously got to go somewhere, but... No, not that. If we do that... by just the standard ordinary door... That's apparently enough to complete the job already. Who knew? Okay... Somebody really likes... Wait. I thought you wanted this to be bright... Is this not bright peach? Oh, for fuck's sake. That's not bright peach, is it? God damn it. I thought that was bright peach. We should probably get a large. That's bright peach. I wasn't paying attention to the fact the percentage wasn't going up. Oh well, let's try that again, shall we? I think we're going to need to finish this up and then stop, unfortunately, because it's practically 6 o'clock already, would you believe it? Doesn't time fly when you're having fun? And you have to stop for 50 minutes to get a fucking haircut. In my defense, I didn't know that was going to happen today. La-di-da. Okay, unfortunately, we are indeed going to have to leave off for now because it is 6 o'clock and I need to go and get some food and maybe a shower at some point because I'm very itchy. But we will be continuing this. I knew this wasn't going to be a one-off. This is going to be a 2, maybe 3-part thing, depending on how long it takes me to get through the levels. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!